What's up guys, Houndish here, and today I wanted to break down all of the exotic catalyst perks inside of Destiny 2. So of course, exotic weapon catalysts have now come into the game as part of the May update, and there are catalysts for both vanilla weapons, so original Destiny 2 weapons, and then there are catalysts for new exotic weapons from the DLC as well. So I'm going to break down all of the perks that you get when you upgrade an exotic weapon to a catalyst. We do have a mix of stat boosts and individual perks that are added to the weapons. Definitely some very interesting stuff. Of course, in terms of obtaining these Masterworks, they do have a kind of hint on the weapon, and people are slowly figuring out exactly how to get all of these. Some of them simply require you to kill enemies in general, others have much more specific requirements, and you can see those in the tooltips for each of the weapons. I should point out that in order for a catalyst to actually drop for an exotic weapon, you do need to own that weapon. You don't have to have it equipped or be using it at the time to initially get the catalyst drop. Of course, it will later have an objective where you may need to get kills with it or whatever, but you do need to have had the exotic dropped at least once. Like I said though, you don't need to have it on your character at the time or be using the weapon to have the initial catalyst actually drop. Some of the exotic weapons will not currently have the catalyst available, but we can see a bunch of the perks right here, so let's break down all of the new catalysts available for exotic weapons in Destiny 2. So first up, we have the Aqueous Catalyst. This one actually shows a bizarre stat. I'm not sure what this one means, but it says weapon size plus 50 points. It's classed as a hidden stat, so I think that could just be a bug. But of course, Masterwork exotic catalysts will grant orbs on multi-kills. On top of this though, for Legend of Aqueous, it does have a reload speed buff of plus 40 points, and it also comes with the perk Deeper Pockets for increased ammo reserves. So it's going to reload much quicker. It will also carry bonus ammo. So that's definitely going to be very interesting to see how it plays out. We have the Borealis Catalyst, and this one simply grants a reload speed stat increase of plus 20 points. So nothing too flashy on that one. And then we have Cold Heart. Once again, all of these grant orbs on multi-kills like the legendary Masterworks, but Cold Heart will get a double stat increase of 20 points to stability and 20 points to reload speed. Next we have the Colony. So this one's interesting. It has a magazine increase of plus 10 points, and we also have the perk Deeper Pockets, again, increased ammo reserves. And we've got that weapon size hidden stat there as well. I'm currently looking at these on Light GG. This is the only place you can currently view all of this stuff as far as I'm aware. So it's possible there could be some kind of bug that's naming that stat incorrectly. For the Crimson though, of course it's seen a buff. On top of this though, the Catalyst version does get a range increase of plus 20 points. The Darcy Catalyst, also pretty basic, upgrade stability with plus 20 points. But of course Darcy has also seen a separate exotic buff. Now we've got a pretty interesting one though. The Fighting Lion Catalyst comes with the perk Chimera. After the weapon fires, equipped kinetic and power weapons gain a brief period of increased handling and precision damage. On top of this, the weapon has an increase of reload speed by plus 30 points. The Graviton Lance Catalyst will come with a range increase of 20 points and an aim assist increase of 15 points. This also comes with the perk Hidden Hand, so this was from Destiny 1, and it grants better target acquisition. Next though, we have the Hardlight, of course, recently buffed in the May update as well. But the Hardlight Catalyst will come with plus 25 points of stability. I'm not sure whether that's going to help that crazy screen shake, but we'll have to find out. Of course, the Huckleberry has come in this DLC. This is a new exotic. This one comes with a very interesting perk. So the Masterwork has Ambitious Assassin, which overflows the magazine based on the number of rapid kills before reloading. So that one is actually pretty crazy because Huckleberry has Rampage. It also has the perk that grants ammo back on kills. So I think it's going to be pretty brutal with that upgrade. I was kind of hoping Jade Rabbit would do something really interesting, but we have a pretty basic upgrade there with stability plus 30 points. The Merciless Catalyst will come with 2 increases to stats, so we've got range and stability, both receiving plus 40 points. So that's actually a pretty solid buff there as well. Should make the weapon pretty effective at some fairly long distances. The Mida Multitool one is basic, but it's pretty awesome. So Mida Multitool Catalyst comes with Outlaw. Precision kills greatly decrease the reload time. Of course, Mida is still very, very good. I think the Catalyst version is going to be pretty insane. Then we have the Polaris Lance. This is a brand new exotic, of course. The catalyst for this is Dragonfly, so precision kills create an elemental damage explosion. And of course, Polaris Lance does actually grant an explosive round if you land 4 crits in a row. So to get Dragonfly on all of those other shots as well is going to be pretty cool. The Prometheus Lens comes with the catalyst for 20 stability and 20 points of handling. So another fair increase there, pretty much the same as Cold Heart. The Prospector will come with an increase of blast radius, so that's 40 points, and we also have deeper pockets again, increased ammo reserves. On top of this, the grenades actually stick to surfaces now on the Prospector, so this is going to be pretty interesting. The Rat King Catalyst is going to give it plus 20 aim assist and plus 20 recoil direction, but on top of this it will have the perk Infestation, improved aim assist and recoil direction, refreshes health on Vermin Invisibility Trigger. So when the other perks for Rat King are active, it will grant you health. The Risk Runner gets a glorious range boost of plus 30 points, and then we have the Catalyst for the Skyburner. This grants another plus 30 points to the range. The Sleeper Simulant Catalyst is pretty good, so charge time 75. Basically it comes with accelerated coils, so speeds up the weapon charge, decreasing that charge time, meaning you can fire the weapon more often. And honestly guys, Sleeper Simulant is really good. I think it's going to be one of the top weapons in the game for PvE DPS of course. But the Sturm Catalyst will grant plus 20 points of range and plus 40 points of handling. Sunshot's Catalyst will grant 30 points of range, 20 points of stability, of course another weapon that's had a buff. The Suros Regime will have improved recoil direction, and it will also come with the perk Suros Ascendance, increased chance for kills to regen health. So that's going to be pretty cool, better chance to actually get health regen when you're making kills with a weapon. The Sweet Business comes with the perk Serious Business. When the weapon is fully spun up, the flinch from incoming damage is greatly reduced. So that's a pretty interesting change. I guess it will also help to improve the accuracy of the weapon. So it's definitely good for DPS stuff. Telesto comes with improvements with magazine with the perk Deeper Pockets. And of course granting orbs from the Catalyst will make it feel more like it did in D1. Tractor Cannon also has Deeper Pockets. And then there is the Vigilance Wing. It's happening guys. Full auto trigger system. Holding down the trigger will fire this weapon at full auto. Full auto Vigilance Wing. That sounds positively ridiculous. A lot of folks are going to want to go for this one. We have Wardcliff Coil Catalyst, and this one comes with Pinpoint Guidance Module, improved tracking on projectiles, so more of the projectiles that actually fire from the weapon or from the volley will hit targets presumably. That's always good. And then we have the Catalyst for the World Line. This is the new exotic sword, and it comes with another dimension, reduces the activation time of Tesseract, so you'll be able to pull that off sooner. And for now guys, that breaks down all of the exotics that we can see catalysts for in the database right now. Pretty exciting stuff actually. I think a lot of these sound really cool. It's nice that they've added progression to the weapons as well. You actually have to unlock these, and I think some of the perks sound really strong as well. In terms of further guidance on unlocking the various Masterworks, I will try and build a full list of all of the Masterworks currently available and any information we have about exactly how they can drop. Some of them are a little bit more RNG than others, but if I can try and build a full list of that stuff, then that's what I'll do for you guys. It's also worth noting that some of the catalysts don't actually have explanations or descriptions around them right now, and so while we do know the exotic perks, it's not necessarily easy to know if one is actually even available for some of the weapons. The Legend of Acreus, for example, doesn't have anything on the actual header, but it does have the slot for a Masterwork exotic. So like I said, it is worth bearing in mind some of them aren't currently available, but we have seen the perks in the database. A lot of people have pointed out that the Black Spindle, or the icon for a catalyst for the Black Spindle, actually appeared in the database as well. There is no additional information currently available about the weapon. It's possible it could be, you know, a quest reward or something with the expansion. Of course, there is the Hive in this DLC, but it would be unusual if this weapon is classified and we can't kind of see it, while we can see, you know, Polaris Lance and all these other things, Sleeper Simulant, that weren't currently available. So we'll have to wait and find out. Anything could happen. It's also possible that Bungie, you know, will drop it later down the road when there is an update, but I'd be very curious about how they could make Black Spindle good inside of D2. It does look like they're trying to work on the snipers a little bit from what we've seen with some of the changes. But anyway guys, I'm rambling, so I'd be curious to hear your thoughts as always guys, but if you have enjoyed the video, a like is very much appreciated below. Check out my sponsor Control Freak. If you want to save 10% on any of their awesome thumbsticks or braided cables, you can use code Houndish, and the link for that will be down in the description below. For now though, if you are new to the channel guys, be sure to hit subscribe if you want to see more D2 content. Whatever you get up to though, I appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you very soon.